is CFO Career Accelerator, presented by CFO Intelligence, with your host, Andrew Zezas. Expert guidance on accelerating your career, managing transitions, and serving great companies. And now, here's your host, Andrew Zezas.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to CFO Career Accelerator, where we bring career insights and strategies to CFOs at middle market and enterprise companies. The idea for CFO Career Accelerator is to provide you with insights to enhance your career, minimize transitions, and to position you to contribute even more to your company's growth. I'm your host, Andrew Zezas. It's great to be with you again. If you've watched CFO Career Accelerator before, you know that during each show, I will share one focus, one idea, one thought as part of an overall discussion intended to accelerate your CFO career. Now remember, I'm not a career coach and I'm not a recruiter. In CFO Career Accelerator, I seek to promote our organization, CFO Intelligence, by offering guidance based on my decades of interviewing and interacting with executives for the sole purpose of accelerating your CFO career. Today, I'd like to talk to you about features and benefits of you. If after you watch this episode, you'd like to learn more about how to accelerate your career, contact me by email at andrew.zezas@cfointel.com. When interviewing for a promotion at your current company or for a new position at another great company, do you differentiate between your professional features and benefits? Do you present a clear picture that differentiates you using your features and benefits separately? Can you quickly separate your features from your benefits and put them into separate categories? Do you begin interviews by making well-researched and bold outcome statements? Well, if not, then this episode is for you. Too many executives spend way too much time explaining their features, what they've done, where they've been. For example, take this remote control. Looks like an ordinary everyday TV remote control. Now, if I were a features-focused salesperson, or in your case, interviewee, seeking to sell you this remote control, I'd tell you that it's lightweight, it's small and compact, it's got an ergonomic design, it controls multiple TV functions, has buttons that perform certain tasks, it lights up, has soft touch buttons, and more. Those are features of the remote control, the way it's built, what it contains, and the way it functions. A similarly focused promotion or job interview would include a discussion about your background, where you went to school, courses you took, areas of concentrated study, companies where you worked, positions you've held, projects you've completed. All important stuff, but features. All of this is foundational info, the kind of stuff that belongs basically in a resume and establishes your foundation. But features-based discussions only check the box that you've been there and done that. There's often little that's exciting, impressive, or unique about features. Presenting your features alone will do little to help you land that promotion or secure that great new CFO, COO, or other exciting role. Like the reasons as to why one might decide to buy this remote control, prospective employers want to know why your features matter, how their company would benefit from your features and your experiences, and what outcomes those companies can expect to achieve. So answer this question. When presenting yourself, do you focus more on features or on the benefits, the outcomes that a company would derive? The outcomes they'd achieve if they promote you or if that new company hires you. Focus on that word, outcomes. A benefits or outcomes-based approach to selling this remote control would include a discussion about the outcomes one would derive from using it. The benefits of this remote control or its outcomes are perhaps that it'll fit better in your hand than most others. Its design will avoid creating physical discomfort. It'll permit you to more easily find your favorite TV shows, that you'll never lose it, that you'll never have to leave the couch. And that while having one arm around your sweetheart and your favorite beer in the other hand, you'll still be able to change channels. that because of the features of this remote, you and your family will have a more productive and fulfilled TV watching experience. You'll get more joy from your TV. You'll learn more. You'll be better entertained, and you'll enjoy a better family life together, all from this TV remote. Like I've mentioned on many of our other episodes here on CFO Career Accelerator, prospective employers are less interested in where you've been and what you've done. Those are your features. That just gains you access. Your features get you the interview. Prospective employers want you to answer a very complex question with a very simple answer. They want you to explain to them how their company will benefit if they hire you. What will be the outcomes of hiring you? Features don't answer that question. Employers want to hear from you in the most credible way possible about the results, the outcomes they can expect to achieve if they hire you. It's the difference between rearward versus forward, accounting versus finance. Your outcomes-based conversation may include answers to questions like, how will you drive growth and what outcomes can they expect? How will you create operating efficiencies? What outcomes can they expect? How will you make the company ready and position it for a liquidity event? And what outcomes can they expect? How you present your features and benefits, your outcomes, means everything. That's true in an interview and in other dialogue. As I've said, too many executives spend too much time presenting their features. I strongly recommend that you make a list now of the typical outcomes a company could expect to achieve if they hire you. Now, in reality, that list would be different for every company and every interview. But creating your base achievable outcomes, what you know you're capable of doing for a great company, is a great way to start and to get your gears turning. Create a specific expected outcomes list as preparation for every interview as well. Frankly, many of the people who will interview you either won't understand or won't care about your past. So why waste that opportunity? An unusual but dynamic approach to every interview would be for you to open your presentation with your benefit or outcome statement, the outcomes that the company could achieve to expect if they hired you. Imagine the excitement your interviewer will experience if you start your conversation with a dynamic outcome statement that would go something like, if I accept your CFO position, I'll have the company ready for a major liquidity event in 120 days, and I'll drive its value up by 35%. That's a great statement. It's a bold, strong way to open a conversation. Now, it's bold and energetic. It's an outcome statement, the kind that will get the attention of your interviewer and one that would set you apart from most of your job competitors. Now, of course, you'll need to have done some real research on the company's goals, and you'll have to be certain of your ability to achieve those outcomes. Now, from that kind of statement, you can expect one of two responses. One response is what I call the disbelief response. And it's something like, well, all right, come on. How the heck are you going to do that? The other response is what I call the hope you really can response, where it goes something like, wow, tell me, how can you achieve that? One's negative, one's positive. Either way, you will have your interviewer's attention. And in both cases, they'll be waiting for your proof statement. By then explaining in detail your ability to achieve those outcomes based on your experience and your expertise, that is when you will win that exciting job. Remember, don't lead interviews or any dialogue with your features. Open every interview with a bold, well-researched benefits or outcome statement, and then back it up with your proof, your features, your experiences and expertise. What are the exciting outcomes you will achieve for your next employer? Visit me on CFO Career Accelerator again for more insights as to how you might accelerate your career. If you'd like to chat, wish to share ideas, or wish to learn more about how to accelerate your career, contact me at andrew.zezas@cfointel.com. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Andrew Zezas for CFO Intelligence and for CFO Career Accelerator, wishing you an incredibly productive career.
Thanks for joining us on CFO Career Accelerator, presented by CFO Intelligence with host Andrew Zezas. If how you serve your company and your career would be enhanced by connecting with peer CFOs from around the country, visit CFOintel.com to explore the benefits of becoming a CFO Intelligence member. While you're there, subscribe to CFO Intelligence magazine, take the CFO Business Sentiment Survey, arrange to attend exclusive CFO events, and explore our other CFO-focused podcast series, CFOs in Motion and Driving Opportunity, Your Company's Real Estate. Visit CFOintel.com. That's CFOintel.com. Remember to subscribe to this podcast series on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to podcasts. This has been CFO Career Accelerator, presented by CFO Intelligence with your host, Andrew Zezas. We'll see you next time. The opinions and views presented on this podcast by Andrew Zezas are his own and may not be relied upon as fact. The opinions and views of others who appear on this show are their own as well, and may not be relied upon as fact or for any other purpose. Opinions and views and other information are provided for general information and educational purposes only.